Hello, this video is on homework B, and that's how to solve when a function is in vertex form. Remember, x-intercepts are the same thing as solutions. The words roots, zeros, solutions, if it asks you to find that, what you're really doing is solving. And what you're doing with that is you're finding the x-intercept. So whenever you're finding x-intercepts or you're solving with quadratics, you have to remember the important rule right here, y is going to be 0. So whenever you have a choice for y, whenever you're solving, you let it be 0. This is an important rule as well. This actually is from first semester. We remember this hopefully. Is whenever there's one x present and we're solving, that means we can use our arrows to solve. Or if you want to do the traditional way, that's fine. But I'm going to show you, again, I'm going to be using the chart today. Anyways, I'm going to do B, D with you first. So with B, again, what we need to do is we need to find the roots of the quadratic functions. In other words, we're solving, we're finding the x-intercepts, we're letting y be 0. So first recognize whenever there's y, whenever you solve, you just let it be 0. So this is going to equal 0 right here. And remember, the left side of the arrow is PEMDAS, the right side is inverse. This is actually just review from first semester now. So what is the first thing we do to x? Well, we, again, follow PEMDAS. We don't multiply first. What we do is we square first. We square, and then we times by -3, and then we add 12, and that equals 0. And remember what we do on the right side then is we do inverse, so this would be -12. The opposite of multiplying by -3 would be dividing by -3. And then remember, whenever you square, the inverse of that would be plus or minus square root. We're going to get two answers here. We start off with 0. You do 0 minus 12, which is -12. -12 divided by -3 is 4. A negative over a negative is a positive. Again, use whatever calculator here you have access to on your iPad or whatever. Decimals.com, scientific calculator. It's a good one. Anyways, 4 is what's going in here. The square root of 4 is 2. Remember, I have to do the plus or minus of square root of 4, so this would be 2 or -2. I have nothing else to do, so these are going to be my answers. So my answer for letter B will be x equals 2 or x equals -2. Again, these will be the x-intercepts of this function if we were going to graph it. Be 2 and -2. All right, next one, D. All right, so D, in this one, again, there's one x present right there. That means we can use our arrows. This is in vertex form technically. Again, you let y be 0, and then you go ahead and solve it. Start off with x minus 4, again, parentheses first, and then exponents, and then you multiply by -2, and then you subtract 4. Remember, you're following PEMDAS whenever you're on this left side. Then on the right side, again, you're doing the inverse, so it'd be opposite of -4 would be +4. Opposite times -2 would be divided by -2. Opposite of squaring would be plus or minus square root, and then we have +4. This one's a little bit different, so please pay attention. Again, 0 plus 4 is 4. 4 divided by -2 is going to be -2. Look what's going inside of here then. It's going to be a -2. When you take the square root of this is going to give you error because you cannot have a negative under a square root. Remember, you can have two x-intercepts, you can have one x-intercept, or in this case, since this is happening, we have a negative number inside a square root. Whenever that occurs, and it's inside, not outside. I'm talking about inside. This is inside the square root, right? Whenever that occurs, we say, oh, that is no solution, meaning there's no x-intercept for that function. All right? Moving on to the next one. That will be H. Again, I'm just going to do H, and then what you guys are going to be doing, again, you're going to be doing A, you're going to be doing C, you're going to be doing E, and you're going to be doing G. So that's going to be your homework right away. But anyways, there's B, there's D, and I'm going to go ahead and do H with you. Again, you're just solving. It's the same thing as above. This one is actually going to have an answer. So in this case, again, follow PEMDAS. Again, just review of first semester, really. There's one x present, so we can use our arrows. So x, parentheses, would be +8, squared times -5 plus 12. But in this case, you have it equaling a number. So it will equal -8 in this case. And then be -12 here. Divide by -5, plus or minus square root, and then -8. Oop, come on, what's happening? -8, there we go. All right, so when I do this one, it'll be -8 minus 12, which is going to be -20. -20 divided by -5, a negative over a negative is a positive, so again, that would be 4. And then 4 will be going in here. I get two answers that come out. Again, the square root of 4 is 2, so it'd be 2 or a negative 2. I got a negative answer and a positive answer. That's not my final answer because I got one more step. I have to do 2 minus 8. 2 minus 8 is going to equal negative 6. Oh, that's kind of not good. So I get, I'll put it in the middle, I guess. I get x equals negative 6, or I got to do negative 2 minus 8, which is going to be negative 10. So those are going to be my two answers. Again, these were my two x-intercepts if I was going to solve. Again, that is a review, really a first semester. You guys actually have done this before. Again, this is how you solve in vertex form. Again, remember whenever you're solving, you're finding x-intercepts, so you let y be 0. Again, you're going to be doing A, C, E, and G. You're skipping, we're not doing this review down here, okay, so don't worry about it. Again, you're just doing those 4 problems. Again, for A, let y be 0, let y be 0, and then you actually have it equaling numbers in E and G. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.